This video is sponsored by the Sexy Brutale.
We are mere days away from the anniversary of Overwatch's release on May 24th, and a new event is on the horizon, including a new game mode involving defending or destroying an objective.
Objective's dead. What's next?
So let's bring you up to speed with everything we know about Overwatch's anniversary event. The biggest news comes from the latest patch to hit the PTR servers. Along with some hero and UI changes, a number of references to Event 6 have cropped up in the game's files. Each of the heroes have a list of items tied to Event 6. These are the cosmetics for them, such as new skins, emotes and sprays. If you're a fan of Reaper, Tracer, Orisa or Sombra, you'll be pleased to know that each of these heroes have a very good chance of getting new skins in the event, as they have lots of new cosmetics. Other heroes have fewer new items, so while it might still include a skin, it is a bit less likely, but don't count it out completely. There was also evidence found of what could possibly be a new map. Jeff Kaplan said that there are 3 maps looking likely for release this year. They're all standard maps, meaning they'll be used in quick play and competitive. By tracking the previous schedule for content release, it looks like we've been overdue a map for a while. Since the game came out, we've had 1 hybrid and 1 control map, so perhaps this new one will be either an escort map or 2 capture point. We should also mention that Jeff Kaplan said that they're working on 3 non-standard maps, which won't be available for quick play or competitive. So it's quite possible that these could be tied to events, in a similar way that Lucio Ball had its own map during the summer games. This would make a lot of sense in many ways, as standard maps usually go through some time on the PTR before releasing, meaning they wouldn't be playable to console players or on the live servers as part of an event. It seems possible that the anniversary event could well have its own custom built map, allowing for it to be playable on the live servers without interfering with competitive play at all. Before you get too excited, however, the map files data mined on the PTR could be reskins like we saw at Halloween. There has also been evidence of a new game mode found in the form of hero voice lines on the PTR as well.
Focus fire on the objective!
The objective's almost destroyed. Is anyone else concerned about that?
Move out with the objective.
These certainly seem to suggest a new mode, involving an objective that needs to be destroyed with one team defending and another attacking it. One last thing that could be related to this event is that recently the playlists for many of the official Overwatch YouTube channels were updated. This normally means that videos were added to them but are currently kept private. The updated playlists include developer updates, maps and events, and very excitingly, cinematic shorts, so perhaps we could be getting a new cinematic as well. So a new event is very likely and pretty much confirmed. There will be skins and cosmetics like we're used to, and most likely a special game mode involving either a brand new map or a reskin of a previous one. But this isn't the end, as many rumours have also been flying around. Many so-called leaks have appeared from someone claiming to be a Blizzard QA tester, and they have been spewing out information about new heroes. Of course, everyone's favourite non-existent character Doomfist is listed, supposedly coming out within days rather than months. There's also 2 more heroes that are set to release this year, including Bria, an area denial hero designed to lock off sections of the map and zone out the enemy, and Ivan, a Russian defense hero who creates an army of swarm bots which he can control. Of course, none of this has any real credibility. Although we have had leaks in the past which turned out to be true, I would still not take any of this as fact. The leak did claim that Doomfist was released as part of an event coinciding with the game's anniversary. While this is totally possible, it would seem a little odd, as we would expect him to spend a few weeks on the PTR before being playable on live, just like with a new map. Even if none of those leaks are true, it's still all but confirmed that a new event is on the horizon, and with the anniversary of the game's release coming up, it seems like a pretty perfect way to celebrate it. So what do you think the event will entail? What will the new game mode be, and will it be on its own custom map? What kind of skins and cosmetics do you want to see? Let me know in the comments below. As always, this is James for Curse saying thanks for watching and enjoy the game.
Brought to you by the Sexy Brutale, a never-ending masked ball featuring intrigue, murder, and quite possibly the occult.